And so to the scrap to decide who's to win gold in the men's under 100 kilos. If he's showing nerves, and he's not making them apparent. And there's William Hague, who I guess knows a little bit more about judo than David Cameron, and he's taken the Prime Minister's seat for this final that matters most of all to the Russian Premier Vladimir Putin. A man who's looking to frustrate one of the most powerful men on earth is a Mongolian, Tavshinbayar Naiden. And there's Tagir Хайбулаев, the world champion looking to add the Olympic title. Beat Maxim Rakov to World Championship gold last year. Rakov was one of the favourites coming into the day, but he's not here to contest the final contest, but a Mongolian and a Russian are. Any question, Nicola, that these are the best two fighters that we've seen today?
Yeah, and you wouldn't have picked these from the beginning. Well, the Russian was the number 4 seed, but Naiden, he's come through a side that you really wouldn't have expected.
Well, he's sure of his place as a national hero back home. He'll be a national hero forever after that Mongolian gold that he won in Beijing, the first ever in any sport for his country. And look where he is 4 years on. He's back in the final. Surely he can't win a second against the Russian world champion in blue, Tagir Хайбулаев, watched by his premier, Vladimir Putin.
Well, Naiden's such an explosive player. If he gets underneath, he could throw the Russian. Хайбулаев looking to create the movement. Strong off that mid-lapel grip. Both fighters pulling down towards the mat to try and get the reaction as their opponent pulls up against them.
I think if you're a mere mortal, you wouldn't want to be caught in the grip of Tavshinbayar Naiden by choice. He counted the broken ribs at the end of it, but fortunately Хайбулаев isn't a mere mortal. He is approaching Russian god status. And I suspect all the spoils will be his if he can win gold for himself, for his country and for his premier over what's left of this final. Still scoreless though, however, after a couple of minutes. Хайбулаев in the blue, Naiden, the Mongolian, in the white.
How do you see the Russian there getting the movement, jumping around? There he goes, Nagi, Ippon!
Oh, it's an Ippon! The glorious Russian, and the boss is on his feet, but the boss of the mat is Tagir Хайбулаев, and there will be no second Mongolian gold for the champion in Beijing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation to our new Olympic champion.
And a medal that's actually made out of gold mined from underneath the grasslands of Mongolia will very shortly be hanging around the neck of a Russian. And if you're going to win an Olympic gold medal, in your dreams you win it with an Ippon, and the dream has just come true for Tagir Хайбулаев.
And what an Ippon that was. right underneath for the Sianagi. Well, he's a stylish player.
We always thought that if he could discover the kind of judo that won him the world title in Paris when he was outstanding, he could be Olympic champion. It was an enormously competitive division, this, but from start to finish, he's looked like he's been in control. And
he's been in control, and then he just exploded in that final, didn't he?
Yeah.
The earlier rounds, nice solid wins, and he left something special there for the final.
Let's not forget Tavshinbhai Naidan, though, what he's added to the Olympic Games over the last 4 years in Beijing and now here in London. He's got a silver to add to the gold that he's already got back home. I wonder if Vladimir Putin might be seeking out one or two tips over the next
I think he might want one of those tracksuits.
Doubt it very much. I'm looking for any redeeming features, and I don't think there are any, but I don't think the tracksuits are going to concern Хайбулаев too much at the moment.
No.
He's surrounded by them. He's been lost in a sea of bad taste, but he keeps on smiling.
Well, the Russian team have just been brilliant out here, haven't they?
Is that the third gold medal they've won this week? Oh,
there's team members there.
There's his reward. We'll give a gold medal at the end of this as well, but a handshake and a hug from the president isn't bad. One of the most powerful men in the world meets Vladimir Putin.
And there's Nifontov.